What if one uncomfortable position, held for just a few minutes a day, could quietly reverse weakness, instability, and fear of aging after 50? A few years ago, I met a 62-year-old man who told me something that stuck. He said, "I don't feel old when I sit, and I feel old when I stand up." He walked daily. He ate healthy. Yet every year, standing up from a chair felt harder. His knees shook, his balance felt unreliable. Doctors told him that's normal aging. Then he discovered something strange. Not a machine, not a supplement, a position. The horse stance. At first, he could barely hold it for 20 seconds. His legs burned. His mind screamed stop. But after weeks, something unexpected happened. His knees felt supported. His balance returned. Getting up from the floor stopped being a negotiation with pain. Stay until the end of this video, because what happens inside your muscles, joints, hormones, and nervous system when you practice this daily may explain why so many seniors lose strength and how quietly it can come back. 1. Why? 1. Simple stance. Still shocks. Doctors after 50. To make a long story short, aging doesn't steal strength overnight, it steals it silently, and that's why the horse stance feels shocking to people over 50. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most adults stop truly loading their legs by their mid-40s. Walking feels enough. Light stretching feels safe. But when was the last time your thighs were forced to hold your body weight without movement? That's exactly what the horse stance does. When doctors see seniors regain stability without machines, they're often surprised. Why? Because modern rehab focuses on motion, not holding. Yet research from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity shows that isometric exercises significantly improve strength and joint stability in adults over 50, even without movement. So ask yourself, if strength loss is gradual, shouldn't rebuilding it be simple? 2. The forgotten strength test of aging bodies. There's a quiet test your body performs every day. Standing up from a chair. Holding yourself upright while waiting. Staying balanced when you stumble. These are isometric demands. The horse stance exposes the truth quickly. If your legs shake, it's not weakness, it's unused capacity. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show adults lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade after 30, accelerating after 50. But here's what most people miss. Unused muscles don't disappear, they go offline. So the question becomes, how do you wake them up safely? 3. What the horse stance really is and why seniors misjudge it. Most people imagine martial artists holding impossibly low squats. That image scares seniors away. But the horse stance for health isn't extreme. Feet slightly wider than shoulders, toes gently turned out, knees bent comfortably, spine tall, breathing steady. That's it. What matters isn't depth, it's time under tension. Even a shallow stance activates the quadriceps, glutes, adductors, calves, and deep stabilizers simultaneously. That's why it feels intense so quickly. So why don't doctors prescribe it more often? Because it looks too simple. 4. The science of isometric strength. After 50, isometric training creates strength without joint motion, which means less wear and tear. According to Harvard Health Publishing, isometric holds improve muscle activation, enhance joint stability, reduce injury risk support, blood pressure regulation when done correctly. For seniors worried about knee pain, this is crucial. Here's the paradox. Moving knees often hurts more than holding them still, when aligned properly. So what's actually happening inside the knee? 5. Muscle fiber loss versus muscle awakening. After 50, fast-twitch muscle fibers decline first, the ones that catch you when you stumble. Horse stance reactivates these fibers without speed or impact. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Physiology showed static holds. Increase neuromuscular recruitment, especially in older adults. In plain language, your brain relearns how to talk to your legs, and that changes everything. 6. Balance, falls, and the silent risk. Nobody trains for falls are the #1 cause of injury-related death in adults over 65, CDC data. Yet most balance training happens after someone falls. Horse stance trains, ankle stability, knee tracking, hip alignment, core engagement all at once. Ask yourself, how often do you train not falling? 7. Knee pain, myth versus knee protection. Reality, many seniors say, I can't bend my knees, but research from the American College of Rheumatology shows strengthening muscles around the knee reduces pain, even in arthritis patients. The key is controlled load. Horse stance distributes weight evenly, unlike stairs or chairs which spike pressure suddenly. That's why many people feel safer holding than moving. And here's where it gets interesting. 8. Hormones, blood sugar, and daily stance. Training. Large muscle activation improves insulin sensitivity. Studies show lower body isometric holds help regulate blood glucose, especially in older adults with prediabetes. Why? Because thighs are metabolic engines. So when you hold the horse stance, you're not just training muscles, you're training metabolism. And that leads us to a critical realization most seniors never hear. 9. Why? Walking alone isn't enough. After 50, walking is good. Let's get that straight first. It keeps joints moving, improves circulation, and supports the heart. But here's the question nobody asks. Does walking force your muscles to hold your body weight under tension? Not really. Walking is momentum-based. One leg swings while the other briefly supports you, then the load shifts. That means your muscles rarely stay engaged long enough to rebuild lost strength. Horse stance is the opposite. There is no momentum to save you, no step to escape the load. Your muscles must stay awake the entire time. To make a long story short, walking maintains, but holding rebuilds. That's why many seniors walk daily, yet still struggle to stand up from low chairs, get off the floor, maintain balance when startled. So ask yourself, if walking were enough, why does weakness still progress? 10. The hidden bone density effect of static. Holds. Bone loss doesn't come from age alone, it comes from lack of mechanical stress. According to osteoporosis research published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research, bones respond best to load-bearing stress, not movement alone. Horse stance loads. Femur, tibia, hip joint, spine. And it does so safely, vertically, evenly, and without impact. This matters after 50 because bone density declines 1 to 2% per year after menopause. Men experience gradual bone thinning after 60. Static loading sends a simple message to your skeleton: stay strong. You're still needed. Isn't it strange that something so simple sends such a powerful signal? 11. Breath control, blood pressure, and calm strength. Here's where most people get it wrong. They hold their breath. But proper horse stance training teaches controlled breathing under stress. Slow inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. Why does this matter? Because controlled breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's calming switch. Studies from hypertension research show that isometric exercises with controlled breathing can lower resting blood pressure when done consistently. So instead of spiking stress hormones, the stance teaches your body to stay calm while working. That's not just physical strength, that's resilience. 12. Nervous system. Rewiring in older adults' muscles don't weaken alone. The nervous system loses efficiency too. After 50, the brain sends weaker signals to muscles, not because it's broken, but because it's underused. Horse stance reconnects this loop. Holding still while resisting gravity improves motor unit recruitment, enhances proprioception, body awareness, sharpens reaction readiness. A 2020 neuromuscular study showed older adults improved reaction time and postural control after isometric leg training. Think about that. Better reactions without moving fast. How many injuries could be prevented just by that? 13. 30 seconds versus 3 minutes. Why dose matters. Here's where honesty matters. 30 seconds helps, 3 minutes transforms, but not all at once. Most seniors start with 20 to 40 seconds, 2 to 3 rounds. Over weeks, something shifts. Your legs stop shaking so fast. Your breathing stabilizes sooner. Your confidence increases. That's progressive overload without weights. Research shows time under tension is a primary driver of strength adaptation in older adults. So instead of asking, how low should I go, ask, how long can I stay calm here? That question changes everything. 14. Real seniors, real results, real changes. One woman in her late 60s reported something unexpected after 6 weeks. Her knees didn't just hurt less, she trusted them again. Trust is the missing variable in senior fitness. Another man noticed he stopped using armrests to stand up. Not because he tried, because he didn't need to anymore. These aren't miracles, they're adaptations. When muscles wake up, the body remembers how it's supposed to move. So why isn't this taught earlier? If you're over 50 and still watching, your strength matters to you. And that's powerful. The horse stance is simple, but done daily, it sends your body one clear message: stay strong. If this helped, like the video, subscribe for more senior health tips, and comment how long you held the stance today. Your body is still listening. See you in the next video.